Hey everyone. All right, it's May. We're starting the month off green. Everything's up. First off, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is financial advice. I just wanted to come on here and say that I noticed on X and on YouTube that a lot of people are basically saying, especially the last week to actually practically the whole month of April, that the tariffs, the whole market, I think the month before that it was Israel and all that with the war over there that it got going on. But everybody is talking like this is going to cause the end of crypto, basically. Doom, gloom, dump, all of it. Well, I just believe that all these narratives is just something they attach to when the market goes up and down. I don't really think it controls Bitcoin. I don't really think it controls all the different narratives. I think the narratives just get attached to what happens to Bitcoin's price movement, and the alts just follow up and down. But what I'm trying to say is that it doesn't really matter what these tariffs are. It doesn't really matter what war is going on, unless it's a world war or something major. The real estate cycles, gold and silver, they all line up to this year being a good year. And I just kind of feel like everybody's trying to make that not happen, even though Donald Trump's presidency has practically been all about crypto. And the good news don't even make it go up anymore. We're so used to it. So we go down, and then they attach these narratives. Oh, the tariffs. But tariffs ain't really going to make that big of a deal in the end. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty, but I expect May to be a strong month because everybody always says sell in May, go away. But I actually think the halving cycle is still intact for the most part. I think the real estate cycle, recession's probably looming. 2026 mid, maybe 2027, we'll probably start seeing some downward house action. Does that correlate to crypto? I think so. And I expect early 2026 that the crypto market will be at the final phase of the bull run, I hope. Or maybe a little earlier than that, maybe end of 2025. But so if we keep attaching narratives to every little wrong thing that goes on, we'll just be selling everything we have and we won't have anything left. That's why it's better to just usually hold. But it's also always better to sell the top. Well, all this bad news that is on X, all this bad news that's on crypto, YouTube, it just makes me think it's going to do the opposite. I think May might be a good month. We'll probably go past 100K. Maybe we'll go past 100K in June instead, and we'll just stay going sideways. But what I really see is that's what they want you to do, is sell. And they're buying while everybody is selling. Well, just remember the halving cycle still looks good. I don't understand why they keep trying to debunk it. It still looks good. For most of this cycle, we were at least a month ahead, but it followed along near perfectly. All the ETF pumps, that was all extra. That wasn't even really planned. All the ETF pumps, Trump getting elected, there was a major pump there for a moment. It might have threw the cycle out of whack a little bit, but it always goes back, it seems like, almost like it's programmed. Well, so basically, right now, we're only like a month behind, or maybe even right on schedule. If we're a month behind, May would line up perfectly. So would June, actually. I would expect alts to double, but I don't know. And I'm also not a financial advisor. Checking that out. Definitely not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I know. I've been in crypto for a little while now, and I enjoy it. It's fun. I just like finance. And ain't nothing better than seeing a portfolio go up. But that's the trick to crypto, is also watching it go down and not even caring. So I'll leave you with that. They attach narratives to whatever's happening to justify why it's going down, and then they say it's all over. And I just don't see that happening. I think it's just going to keep doing what it's done the last 4 years and then the 4 years before that. And If it don't, that's great. Hopefully, we'll all make it out okay. So far, everything's going just as I expected to, and I'm actually looking forward in these next few months. I expect us to go down, I expect us to go back up, but I'm expecting a nice cycle top sometime into this year, and it's going to be a fun ride. Hopefully, we're all winning together. Bye.